First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Lance Lynn gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Leading off the
into the box, James Yeager. He will lead this one off today.
7.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gallo in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Tim LaCastro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. And he misses again. Ball three. Bobby Pechtel would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Ready with the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded to short. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. It's the Royals 0, Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Stepping up now, J.R. Urban. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, J.R. Urban.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Sohn on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Polanco, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Over to Villar. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing in the Minnesota first. We'll head to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. So stepping in, Walter Sohn. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Walter Sohn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike two.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner, but foul. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
It's the best competition in all the sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Stepping in now, John Burks. This is hit high and deep out to left. Ubben looks up. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting up.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, James Yeager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
1-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Matthews over to his left, and that retires the side. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Here's Joey Gallo now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Hit hard up the middle. VR ranging up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Up next for Minnesota, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled away. Dozier at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Manny Pena reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pena is retired, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Bobby Pechtel. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He loses him on ball 4.
Up next to the Royals.
Into the box now, Nick Prado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Striding into the box, Walter Sohn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch misses the throw down. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out. Royals bats are quiet there, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Danny Matthews. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 now. And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. The next twin up, Byron Buxton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Matthews aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners back. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Three balls and two strikes to the Twins center fielder. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. At the plate, J.R. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. First and second now, one man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So striding in, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
The 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A couple of walks. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Walter Sohn.
The left fielder, Walter Sohn.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Sohn is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Matthews over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. One away for the Royals here in the 4th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A bouncer to the left side. Polanco is up with it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. The plate now is the designated hitter, John Force. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And a curveball in for a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he fouls this one off. Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that find down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Twins.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. In there, strike 1. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Villar. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Line drive to center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Fouled away. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Now batting. The third base
Into the box now, Danny Matthews, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And a high strike there, 0-1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting. No outfielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, J.R. Urban. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First base. Trevor May will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
65. Trevor.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Brian Ramiro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Running at first base, number 22, Brian Ramiro.
Standing in now, Bobby Hechtel, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ramiro on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 2-1 home. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The first baseman, Nick.
Now with the plate, Nick Prado. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Buxton racing back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
The left fielder, number 1.
Stepping in now, Walter Sohn, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brian Ramiro will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now in the box for him. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. Throw won't get him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher.
Ouch, that one hit him. Now batting, Joey Gallo. No hits to this point.
Joey Gallo.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Dozier, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Polanco over at second. Abreu at first, one gone. Another 2-2 offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready now, Max Kepler. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Odrisamer Despaigne will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. LoCastro is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Dominic Leone is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Leone, 28 years old. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he misses 2-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Polanco is there. Pro gets him. 2 down.
The center field.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, James Yeager. He's set. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Lifted into center field. Buxton is there. And that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Then it. Rick Owen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Rick Owen.
Ready once again, Danny Matthews. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Byron Buxton is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Byron Buxton becomes out number 2 this inning.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sohn giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So next to the plate for the Royals, Tim LeCastro.
Leading off for Kansas City, the second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Standing in, Omar Narvaez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Back up the middle. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. Now a 5-3 game.
Next to the Royals.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now two runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
No ball.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
The left fielder, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Walter Sohn.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit different.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Strike one to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Jose Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Hernandez.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
1-1. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play. Danny Nowakowski will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Phil Hughes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Jonathan Villar will come on as well as a part of a double switch, so we'll have a completely new battery here.
Number 34, Alexi Guardado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Sohm comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Hart gonna have to hurry. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Joey Gallo. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Hughes typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone with that.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down go. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Phil Hughes. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Rodrigo Raimo will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Rodrigo Raimo.
Left side, but well foul. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The center fielder.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. James Yeager. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Second baseman, Tim McCastro.
Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and he's safe. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside, the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. The 2-0 is taken, ball 3. Yeager takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now to the plate, William Park.
William Park.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw, and he is in there.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall in right field.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding in once again, Nick Prado. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set, and the pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-3 ball game. Trevor Hildenberger takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Twins,
Walter Sohn will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Second and third, 2 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Fernando Salas is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's Brian Dozier now in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Salas has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Here's the 0-1. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The 0-2 delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Popped him up. Guardado moving to his left. 1 out.
now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the first baseline. Prado scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Evan Gattis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You know, Dero, at times that knuckleball has a mind of his own. This
Now
one wasn't
batting,
intended
third
to be
baseman,
located down the middle of the plate, but that's exactly where it was.
Yeah, I think the batter was shocked right there. He actually got a pitch. That's been one of the few pitches that have missed over the heart of the plate. When you're facing a knuckleball guy.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
8-3 is today's final. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Elias Uribe gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-3. The Orioles put together 10 total hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. The Bo Sox hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-5. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pummeled the Yankees 6-0. The Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-5. The A's put up 16 hits on the day as they sank the Mariners 9-1. The Astros amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they blew out the Jays 9-2. The Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-4. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-4. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-4. The Redbirds nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-1. David Peralta had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 12-7. The Padres combined to allow only 4 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.